Finally! Finally! Finally, I have a future. And this future is gonna be great. Hopefully. Boy, do I have a lot to talk about today. Hey everyone, you're looking at the new Dell XPS 15, model 9530, and it is my new personal laptop. Finally. I say that because I haven't had a true personal laptop in 2 years, and I actually have a little story about that, which I'll get to. But first, why did I choose this model? The main reason is because I actually used to own a Dell XPS 15 back in 2021. Before that, I had a Hewlett-Packard Chromebook, but it didn't have the right specs for one of my high school courses that I took at the time. What do you expect? It's a Chromebook. So I got an XPS 15 model 7590, but I was forced to give it away to a family member for college after only 8 months. Yes, 8 months, because the school got new laptops for all high school students, including myself, awfully configured for schoolwork. Heck, the entire settings application was even disabled at one point by the administrator. I'm not kidding. And the battery drains within like an hour. I've been stuck with all this insanity, which by the way is a Dell Precision 3551, until now. My new XPS 15 is here, and with it, my future. Next year, I'm going into college or university, and I hope that this will last throughout my time there. I got this laptop during the Black Friday sale for $28.99, while the regular price with the specs I'm about to list is $37.99. You're welcome to judge them. I'm no professional tech reviewer by any means. This laptop's processor is an Intel Core i7. There is also an i9 option, but unfortunately I've heard a lot of complaints with overheating, so I stuck with the i7. The laptop comes with Windows 11 Home, and there's also a Pro option, but at the time of purchase, Pro was like $900 more because it wasn't included in the sale. The graphics card is the NVIDIA RTX 4070 with 8GB of VRAM, 32GB of memory with options for 16 and 64GB as well. It has 1TB of storage, but you can go up to 8TB. Does anybody really need that much storage though? I mean, 1TB is already a lot, but I guess it depends on the type of person you are. And finally, the display I chose is a 3.5K OLED touchscreen, not 4K, 3.5K. I didn't even know that was such a thing. And there is also an option for a full HD Plus non-touch LED display. In terms of services, I decided to opt for the standard premium support for 1 year, which is already included and includes the following benefits. With that said, let's finally unbox this laptop. First off, this packaging is so much better than the HP laptop I unboxed last month. If you haven't watched that, please do so. Dell does claim that this packaging is made of 100% recycled plastics. Oh yeah, now this is the type of unboxing I like. We have the laptop over here, we'll set that aside for now. We have a pamphlet over here, a 130 watt charger. Guess it connects with this. Yes, it does. And an adapter for USB-A and HDMI ports. Is that it? Oh. Yep, apparently so. I wonder what's in the pamphlet. Ooh, interesting design. We have the instruction manual and regulatory information sheet and warranties and stuff like that. Okay. Alright, now time to unwrap this laptop. Yes! Yes! So here it is. Finally, the Dell XPS 15 9530. As the name suggests, it has a 15.6-inch OLED touchscreen with a 720 pixel front camera. Many people didn't like such low quality camera on a laptop this expensive, but I don't really use laptop cameras all that much. Except during the quarantine 3 years ago. That was 3 years ago? What the f? This laptop has a carbon fiber palm rest, which I really liked on my old XPS 15, and I really like here as well. This hinge is also a lot more sturdy than the HP laptop I unboxed a month ago, but I suspect that won't be over time. On the left side of the device, we have a lock slot, 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports, and on the right, a headphone jack, a full SD card slot, and a standard USB Type-C port. I was initially bummed out by the fact that it doesn't have any USB-A or HDMI ports, but I do realize that over the next few years, every new piece of tech will primarily use USB-C ports. Thankfully, they do include this little adapter for both ports, as I mentioned. And I also just noticed that there are 2 microphones on the top of the laptop. One right here, and here. On the bottom, I like the XPS logo right here, and they also have rubber stoppers that go across the whole laptop just like the HP laptop. And this laptop is actually heavier than I expected. Now it's time for a little keyboard sound demonstration. Before we charge and boot this laptop for the first time, I want to compare it to my old XPS 15 and current laptop, my Precision 3551. First off, comparing it with my old XPS 15, again model 7590. There is a significantly larger bottom bezel on the 7590 compared to the 9530, where it has literally nothing at all. The keyboard buttons are a little bit larger, and the trackpad is so much larger on the 9530 compared to the 7590. On the 7590, the power button and fingerprint sensor are here, whereas on the 9530, it's into the keyboard. I personally prefer having this as separate. Also, I noticed that the 9530 is slightly shorter in height than the 7590. There's a lot more ports on the old XPS that I wish they kept. The top is pretty much the same, but the 9530 is slightly thinner. On the bottom, the 7590 has this open flap. I guess that's for user upgradability, but the 9530 doesn't have that. Also on the 7590, the speakers are on the bottom. The 9530 has them right next to the keyboard here and here. Next up, we're comparing my current personal laptop, my Dell Precision 3551. You can see the significant difference in keyboard layout compared to the XPS 15. You can also see the significant screen and bezel differences. There's a lot more ports on the Precision 3551. Oh, and that thickness! Whoo! Yeah. And there are a lot more vents on the Precision than the XPS. The Dell logo is slightly larger on the Precision 3551 compared to the XPS 15. It's also more flush within the body on the XPS 15. But it's actually getting pretty late right now. It's 10:30 p.m. So I'm going to charge this laptop overnight and boot it up first thing tomorrow morning. I am so glad this thing has a Type-C port. Good morning. Let's finally boot this up for the first time. Oh, did it on its own. And let's set it up for the first time. Just a moment. Okay, let's start. So yes, English United States. Yes, I am in Canada. Yeah, US, I guess. And no, I don't. Checking for updates. Congrats on your new Dell purchase. I don't really care. Unlock your Microsoft experience. Yeah, I'll sign in. Hello, Polara. Let's set it up as a brand new PC. Let's start fresh. Want to use your face to sign in faster and more securely? I'll skip that for now. Create a PIN. Okay. Let Microsoft and apps use your location. Fine. Find my device. Yes, this is going to be very important for me. Send diagnostic. Yeah, I'm gonna just do required only. Tailored experiences with diagnostic data. Sure. Let apps use advertising ID. Sure. Preferences. And yes. Okay. Let's customize your experience. So, development, building delightful apps. I'll just skip that for now. Explore the many benefits of Microsoft 365. Work on projects together, open your files, top quality content. I won't view my offers right now. More updates. We're installing the latest features. This could take about 30 minutes. Oh boy. So we're gonna wait until the updates finish and then we're gonna conclude this video. It's a few hours later and the update has finally been completed. No, it didn't actually take that long. I just had other stuff to do. Now it says getting your PC ready. This might take a few minutes. Please keep your PC on and plugged in. Oh boy. Almost there. Oh, and there we go. So yes, this Dell XPS 15 9530 will be my new personal laptop. I cannot wait to play around with it. Now, I want to be clear, I'm still going to be using my Precision 3551 until after the school year ends. I don't know what I'm going to do with it after though. But my new XPS 15 will be my new personal laptop for my own stuff and soon college or university. And that is it for what is so far my largest unboxing video on Polara YT. I really hope you enjoyed. Please like this video if you did and subscribe to get the latest updates of new Polara YT videos. I will see you next time for another video. Goodbye.